Good morning. And a special welcome to Michael Burkhart, who is here with us. I know we just gave him a round of applause, but it is a delight to have Michael, who's a friend, but also amongst us in Southeast Michigan, a world-renowned musician. I'll play it up more and more until you blush. And then, but we're just delighted to have him here. Julie is still here with us as well. It's just part of our Beautiful Savior concert series that is also it affects, in a positive way, Sunday mornings, not just evenings when we offer events. So he is here. I'm just looking, I believe his mother is here as well. A good friend of mine, Al. I'm not going to go through the whole list. You're going to get to meet everybody outside maybe afterwards. But Michael is also going to be teaching the children some music between the worship services up in the youth room. And we're going to hear a little bit more during the children's message about hearts, hands, and voices. Now, you'll hear that during the mission moment too, but it's a ministry that we've helped. It's a beautiful ministry and so grateful to be part of that. So let's just one more time give a big warm welcome to Michael and all of our guests. I want to say a special welcome to you as well. If this is your first time here with us in person or online with Beautiful Savior, so grateful to have you here. We'd love for people to fill out a blue slip that's in your bulletin that lets us know that you've been here. Maybe you have a prayer request that you want to put on there or something about the congregation you'd like to learn. We want to be transparent. We want to share who we are with you so that you really know what this is all about. And for the people worshiping online, we know there's probably around 300 people online with us today, and on average. And so if you happen to live in the Bloomfield Hills, Michigan area, reach out to us in person. We'd love to get to meet you here, but so glad you're worshiping with us online. Other parts of I mentioned our concert series. Friday night we had a lovely concert here. Was not able to make it this one myself. Just so missed it. But we have great events coming up as part of Beautiful Savior, not just becoming, but being a center of the arts, center of the sacred arts, where we're not about being curators of a museum. We're about sharing this beautiful music and the arts in a world that sadly is retreating from the arts. We are leaning into them because we know that people experience the presence of God this way. So that's why, if you're interested, let us know. We have individual music classes here in the building now. We have violin, viola, voice, piano, organ, a whole bunch of other things as well. We have coming up next Sunday, May 5th, Alexander Zonchek and friends will be here at 1 p.m. It is a free will offering event, part of this musical thing that we're doing, this worshipful thing we're doing. So 1 o'clock p.m., it's a time of refreshment out in the Welcome Center. We'd love to have you here with us for that. And then May 17th, part of our concert series as well, at 7 p.m., we have, I'll just say Joe. We know him as Joe. He is one of our, he's an accompanist with us in worship. And there he is. Won't go into the formal titles because you know Joe. So Joe will be having a concert here, leading a concert here as well. That's Friday, May 17th, 7 p.m. Next week, our graduates will be sharing their stories, where they're going, where they're thinking of going, as well as the impact that you have all had as Beautiful Savior. Beautiful Savior is not this beautiful building, it's the beautiful people. So the impact you've had, you'll get to hear about that next week.
Good morning, everyone. It's a delight to be with you and to worship with you today, and to get to share a little bit about a program that we are very passionate about here in Southeast Michigan. The program is called Hearts, Hands, and Voices. We didn't come up with that title all on our own. We borrowed it from Martin Rinkart, who wrote in his hymn, "Now Thank We All Our God with Hearts, Hands, and Voices." And to set the stage for the program, he wrote that hymn during the plague for 30 years and buried over half of his congregation, including his wife. But yet in the midst of all of that, he was able to say, "Now thank we all our God with hearts, hands, and voices." And we know in all kinds of troubles, in all kinds of beautiful parts of our life, we can offer those prayers with our whole person. And hence, in 2008, we embarked on a faith journey to establish a program for children that was part of a vision of Holy Cross Lutheran Church in Livonia and our synod. And the goal was to bring children together, but also adults together who might not have the opportunity to either sing or participate in God's praises, prayers, and thanksgiving. And with the blessings of the synod and wonderful support from the church, the program was born. And it includes both an academic year program for children as well as a program during the summer. Each of the programs, our goal is to provide opportunities for children to learn lifelong skills in the arts, but also in worship, and how they might help us in our worship and lead worship. For many, many years, we have heard that children are the future of the church. Well, I will disagree with that. Children are the church with us right now, and we need to hear their voice as children. We can only hear it when they are children, just like I can only hear your voices as adults. And some of us are in the white-haired adult stage, and some of us are in the darker hair stage of life. But all of our voices need to be heard as part of the church in witnessing to the love of God and the grace of God and all that God has done for us. For us children, both at heart and young, it means that we come together both on Monday nights and during the summer to do experiences in singing, in speaking, in playing African drums, in playing hand chimes and handbells, in playing a percussion ensemble of Orff instruments, and whatever else seems to trickle in at the moment. But we are so grateful to be able to share a little bit about that with you today, and in a moment we'll invite the children to come forward and participate, and then also between the services. And for any of you who are interested in learning more about what the program entails, please come up to that youth room in between the services and see what we're going to work on today and participate in with the children. And a special word of thanks. A while back, we received a gift from your church, which was a tithe of an estate offering you had, and that estate offering allowed us to buy hand chimes for our program. And so we are so grateful for your support that way, but also for your prayerful support today and for the opportunity to share with you. Thank you.